Base Training, Chapter 11, talks about confidentiality. It's important. So we need to read the textbook first, page 119. Page 119, about confidentiality. Confidentiality. I can't believe I told you all of this. Lee confessed. You can trust me with it. Mark promised, I will keep it confidential. To say that confidentiality is vitally important is not an exaggeration. Confidentiality is part of our relationship, our responsibility as pastors, and is one of the foundation of the good helping relationships. Often this foundation is built trust, honesty, and communication and freedom for the person to express personal thought, feelings, and release. When people you are pastoring view you as a person in whom they can confide, they are extending to you a special gift of trust. You must handle such a special gift respectively and responsibly. To break the confidential of pastoral relationship is sure way to lose this special sure way to lose this special gift of trust. If the flock member no longer believes you can be trusted to give to yourself what is shared in private, your helping relationship with that person will be seriously crippled. Once this person's trust is rushed, you may discover that you do not have an opportunity to regain again. Furthermore, breaking confidentiality with a person may have the added effect of encouraging a particular person to believe he or she cannot trust anyone with the private feelings and problems. During the course of pastoring, people will share with you some very private things about their life situation and about themselves. If such information was somehow to become public knowledge, in all probability, the people would become embarrassed, ashamed, or deeply hurt. And in some situations, the reputation of those people might even be damaged. Just as we show the love to people by the personal care we give, we also need to demonstrate this love by not saying anything to others that might damage their well-being. You see, confidentiality is a serious matter. Because of this, you need to carefully consider two things. What is confidential in pastoral relationship, and how can we make sure that it remains confidential? So what is the confidential? What is the definition or description of confidentiality? Back to the training manual. We can say, we believe. We believe him. I believe you. I believe them. I believe our lay pastor. So confidential means believe. I believe. Number two, why it is essential to confidential those things which are told you in private? We need to keep their private information. That's confidentiality. They believe us. They told us their private things. We have to keep their confidentiality. We don't have to open up. Then, so we respect them. We honor him because he gave me the gift of trust. He gave me. He gave me. He believed in me. He gave me confidential. So we have to keep the gift of trust. How and why is confidentiality broken? When we talk others about some problem, some people's private things, that confidentiality is broken. What damage is done by telling confidential information to another? Breaking confidentiality? Yes. It hurt the person and give others some wrong concept about that person. Number 5, what do you do about the gray areas? Gray areas, we don't know. It's private things or public things. We don't know. Very, very difficult to figure out private matter or public matter. Uncertainty about whether some information can be shared with others, such as pastor or a prayer group. So what are we going to do? When we get something furthering, this is, I don't know, public or private things. So do I have to open this to our pastor or pastor's wife or at the prayer group? So when we don't know clearly, so we better ask the person, can I talk to this one, to our pastor? Can I talk to this, your information to a pastor's wife and the prayer groups? So we have to ask them directly once we don't know. When I was doing the seminar, one person told me that she opened up her private matter to the prayer groups. She believed them because they are prayer person, prayer people. She told them honestly, openly. But unfortunately, next morning, the information went to all of the congregation in the church. She was so ashamed. She was very embarrassed. And since then, she closed mind. No more talking about her information and her prayer request to the others. So we have to be careful. What part of relations play in disclosing confidential matters? What does the self-disclosure of private matter do for the person who trusts you to keep them confidential? Note, in logging information, writing down information after visiting your people so you can connect the visit, never write down any confidential information. Experts say there is no need to write down this kind of data because you will have no trouble remembering it. So we have to be very careful about the private things, say confidentiality. We have to be careful about others' confidentiality, especially relationship, each other, we and they. So we have to keep confidentiality. That's very important things. We have to try to detach from temptation to open up their private things. So yeah, there are a lot of temptations to open up our mouths, but we have to be careful. Please, let's think about that. Confidentiality. This is a very important topic of this training manual. Yeah, chapter 11. Thank you.